Ambassador Vohra, I'll begin with you, sir. Well, like I said, the sheen of the G7 perhaps may be missing because Donald Trump has made an exit. But I wanna, in fact, talk about the fact that tariffs are still haunting a number of non-G7 members, and they were hoping that they would get out Donald Trump, find some sort of a solution, to end this back and forth, the tariff bickering. But Donald Trump goes poof. What do you make of this grouping, sir? And also, the agenda-defining statement was also put in by Donald Trump when he said that more countries should be a part of the G7. It should be a G8, it should be a G9. But he did not mention India. He mentioned Russia and China as a part of this grouping.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Always a pleasure to be with you. And of course, I see Mr. Mukherjee is there, and I see Dr. Kohli, and I see Ms. Dasgupta, whose collective knowledge is much greater than mine. You mentioned some organization. What did you call it? G what? G7. Oh, yeah, I heard of it. Does it still survive? I'm not quite sure. Totally irrelevant, totally useless. Skipping it would have caused no damage to India's reputation. Attending it hasn't enhanced our profile in any way. But of course, Prime Minister went there because the bilateral meetings is what adds excitement to this. Now, so about Donald Trump leaving, it has nothing to do with the G7. He shoots off his mind. Tomorrow he'll say Bhutan should also become a member of G7. Are you going to take him seriously? Or maybe Somalia should. You know, the man is a narcissist, and you know what that means. But what we did gain was the bilateral prime minister met with this fellow, that fellow, discussed this, that, and the other, didn't talk to Donald Trump. And Donald Trump, of course, has gone back saying, I have to rush back because something very big is going to happen in Israel in Iran in the next 24 to 48 hours. And I'll tell you what it is. If you believe it, you don't believe it, it's up to you. For some of my friends who are very tough and retired Iranian generals, Iranian diplomats settled in other countries, brace for this. Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei is in Moscow. He's no longer in Tehran. He's run away like many other Iranians. Believe it, don't believe it, I don't know what to make of it, but this has come to me on my WhatsApp group, so I'm sharing it with you. He's run away because he feared that Netanyahu would honor his pledge to send this 85-year-old, 90-year-old chap to his wherever these fellows go when they're obliterated. This seems to be the main thing in Trump's mind. And the second thing, what was Israel's aim in hitting Iran? One, of course, was the finish its nuclear program. Much more important was changing the mullah regime. That is what seems to be happening now. So Trump going away, G7 is pretty useless. They'll issue a statement, or they have, no? Israel has the right to defend itself. Who bothers about these characters? Used to be 70% of the world's economic strength once upon a time when it was formed, initially as the library group of 4, then it became 5, then became 6. Then the Canadians said, hi, mujhe bhi le lo. Then it became 7. Then the Russians came in, it became 8. It's back to 7. And it's a bit of a joke, this thing. All the economic power has shifted from the West to the East. Nevertheless, it's there. It's an important grouping. We have to deal with them. So Trump running away from there to deal with bigger issues, it just shows you how much importance he attaches to G7. The sooner it is dissolved. And there's that other racket also based in New York. What's that called, Dr. Kohli? There's 173 members. I think Ms. Dasgupta, when it's called the United something or the other. I believe it's still alive. And it has some
the United Negation.
That's right. Thank you very much. And there's some Guttergoo fellow. Whenever there's a conflict, he claims to be the Secretary General. Whenever there's a conflict anywhere, you know, he's memorized 2 words. Every Secretary General, maximum restraint. Thank you very much. Maximum restraint. What that means, nobody listens to the buffoon, but he goes around saying this. So, sir, to sum up, I'm sorry I was a bit honest and straightforward with you, but that's my trademark in diplomacy. I'm not a good diplomat. What I did want to say is that G7 or no G7, the world will continue to move the way it is moving.